The DBD D&D PTB is here, and with it a new killer, survivor, map, and 6 new perks to play around with. Vecna has some particularly interesting new abilities, and it's prime pickings for a dedicated myths video, so let's do that. 8 Vecna myths busted. Only some of which are actually Vecna related, but they're all related to the new chapter, so that's fine. Bardic Inspiration stacks. This one was submitted by Jordan's Pet Sloth 4107. Bardic Inspiration allows you to put on a little show for 15 seconds, and then a d20 is rolled, and you and the survivors within 16 meters of you gain up to a 3% bonus progression for 60 seconds. Skill check. Successful skill check progression is what I meant to say there, not just bonus progression. So, but does Bardic Inspiration stack with other Bardic Inspirations? Let's find out. Okay, so in this first clip, it's solo. I rolled an 8, and you can see when the skill check comes up, the little 1% that it jumps up. In this clip, obviously it's impossible to know what the other bots rolled, but I was afflicted 4 times. People did Bardic Inspiration, 3 bots and myself, and look at the way it jumps up when a skill check is complete. Now, to me, that's not 3%. That's more than 3%. That's not 3 times the amount we were getting in the previous clip. That is very, very clearly Bardic Inspiration stacking. It doesn't stack on the UI. It doesn't say the tooltip whether or not it stacks. I'm pretty sure that is confirmation. That's going up by at least 5%, and it's only meant to do a max of 3%. So, yes, I'm going to say it does stack. Mage Hand counters Chemical Trap. This one was submitted by Catherine the Kitsune 2007. One of Vecna's abilities has him summoning a giant hand to either temporarily block or to lift back up a dropped pallet. Chemical Trap allows survivors to place traps on pallets which, when broken by the killer, explode and cause a slowdown effect. But what happens if you reset a chemical trapped pallet using Mage Hand? Will the chemical trap be removed and thus counted? Vorpal Sword counters Chemical Trap. Okay, so how about Vecna's iridescent add-on Vorpal Sword, which causes the Mage Hand spell to break dropped pallets rather than resetting them? Will this circumvent Chemical Trap? Any means necessary blocks Mage Hand. This one was submitted by the Permit Crab. So they're actually asking the same thing as the first Chemical Trap myth we did, but they also mention any means necessary, which raises an interesting question. Can Mage Hand still be used on a dropped pallet while a survivor is in the middle of resetting a pallet via any means necessary? Or will the usage of Mage Hand be blocked? Let's find out. The Legion can go through portals in Frenzy. This one was submitted by Nathan Elev3112. So this is a massively important question for Legion players. The new map has one-way portals which allow players to pass through them and appear somewhere else on the map. However, using these portals requires you to interact with the portals. So what happens if the Legion is in Frenzy? Can they still pass through those portals? If not, this adds a complete counter to Frenzy because survivors can just disappear and not get hit. So let's see. Luck affects D20 rolls. This one was submitted by Brave Conscript 997 and the Beast Core Gaming channel and several other people who I didn't take screenshots of. Sorry, I saw two screenshots to them as well. I'm just going to mention the loads of people asked for this. So listen, there's a new D20 roll mechanic in the game via the chests and Bardic Inspiration, which you've already seen. I love this visual, by the way. I know it's like thematic specifically for D&D, but I would love like other elements of the game to use this. Anyway, luck is a stat in the game. It determines the chance of escaping from a self unhook. That's all it does. But like I say, I've had a lot of people ask me this question regardless, so we may as well take a look. Up the ante increases luck by 3% for each survivor still in the trial, so 9%, and Vigo's Jar of Salty Lips increases luck by 3%. This is going to be a nightmare to test, so what we'll do is 10 d20 rolls. a mix of Bardic Inspiration in chests without the luck perk or offering, and then once again with the perk and offering. If there's any clear deviation in results, then I guess we can determine something or other. Hopefully we'll see a clear pattern. I mean, really there's no way of knowing for sure, and this will still be pretty much completely random without a massive sample size, but yeah, this will do for this video. Let's take a look. I think if you look at this and you look at the fact that the only 20 we got was with luck, you could be forgiven for reaching the conclusion that luck does impact this, but the mean between the two, the no luck rolls, the average was 11.1, the average on the luck rolls was 12.1, and when we put this onto a chart, the blue is the no luck rolls, the red is the luck rolls, it's pretty clear that there is absolutely no difference here, it's just complete random chance. So, no, I don't think luck does impact the rolls that you get. If someone wants to test this with like 100 different rolls, then we might get a different conclusion, but I don't think that's likely. So, no, it doesn't work. Static illusions remain on blocked generators. This one was submitted by Gwibbles. The new Survivor perk, Mirrored Illusion, allows you to create a static illusion on a chest, exit gate, generator, or totem for 120 seconds. But what happens to an illusion that's on a generator that gets blocked? Will it remain on the gen? This is an interesting one because the perk is deactivated once used, so if a gen randomly gets blocked and kills the illusion, the entire perk is worthless and countered purely by chance. So let's find out. And finally, Mage Hand can be used on blocked pallets. This one was submitted by Dikos. Blood Favor causes every pallet within 32 meters of a survivor who loses a health state to be blocked for 15 seconds. But what happens if you attempt to use Mage Hand on a blocked pallet? Will it still work? And there you have it, 8, well, it's not really Vecna myths, it's DBD Myths Busted. If you have any in fact, I might just call the video DBD Myths Busted rather than Vecna, because it's like 3 of them with Vecna. Anyway, you know, you're watching the video. If you have any suggestions for this series, please leave them in the comments with the word myth somewhere in the content of what you post. As always, a big thank you to my patrons, Nova Keck, Sylvan, Jinx Likes Magic, Lilith Alucard, Channel Manager, Chipstar878, along with YouTube members, Jinx Likes Magic again and over again, Halsey, Chipstar878 again, and Meme Lord. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.